Hey guys, welcome to my channel Career Solution, an institute of education where you can join the pillar of success and get ahead of others. So today we are going to discuss a very interesting chapter of class 10th mathematics for Icsce board, which is matrix. What is matrices exactly? It is the arrangement of a number in the form of horizontal lines as well as in vertical lines. Okay, means there is a lot of numbers which are arranged in a horizontal line as well as in vertical lines is called matrices. Okay, now horizontal lines are called rows whereas vertical lines are called columns. There is a horizontal line, you can see this is the first horizontal line, second horizontal line and the third horizontal line. There is a three vertical lines also which is called columns. Okay, and then each number of the matrices are called the elements of the matrices, and each element of the matrices are enclosed in a bracket. So by this way we are writing the matrices. Okay, here is a matrices A. We have one matrix which is A. A is equals to A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, similarly A31, A32 and A33. These all are the elements of the matrix which are arranged in a horizontal lines as well as in vertical lines, and they all elements are enclosed in a bracket. Okay, after that we will discuss about the order of the matrix. What is the order of the matrix? If any matrix have n number of rows and n number of columns. Clear to everyone? Like suppose you have 3 number of rows and 2 number of columns, so then the order of the matrix is 3 cross 2. Similarly, if any matrices have m number of rows and n number of columns, then the order of the matrix is m cross n. Okay, so now we discuss about the notations of the matrix. What are the notations we are using in the matrix? Usually, the matrix are denoted by capital letters. Like here I have written A is equals to some matrix I have written. So A is what? Matrix A. I am talking about the matrix A and I am writing A as a capital. So usually the matrix are denoted by capital letter, and the element of the matrix, each element of the matrix is denoted by a small letter with 2 suffix. Okay, like suppose here you can see A22. So 2 and 2 are what? 2 and 2 are the suffix of the element A. The first suffix denote the number of rows and the second suffix denote the number of columns where the element appears in the matrix. Here you can see one example. Matrix A is equals to -1, 3, 4, 2, -5 and 11. So what is the order of this matrix? There is a 2 row, first row and second row, and 3 columns. So the order of matrix is 2 cross 3. How many element it has? There is a 6 element in this matrices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. Where -5 is appears in the matrix, in the place of -5 in the matrix is A22. So what is the value of A22? Is equals to -5. A22 equals to -5. It means -5 appears in the matrix in second rows and second column. Okay. So now we discuss about the equal matrices. What are equal matrices? Two matrices. Suppose I am taking 2 matrices A and B. So 2 matrices A and B are said to be equal matrices if and only if. Means there is a criteria or to be a equal matrices. What are the criteria it would be? The first criteria would be the number of rows in matrices A is equals to number of rows in matrices B. Similarly, number of column in matrices A will be equals to the number of column in matrices B, and the corresponding elements are also equal. Means what are the corresponding elements? Matrices A is having the same element in the same place. B also can have. Then both of the matrices are said to be equal matrices. Now we will discuss types of matrix. What are the types of matrix? First is row matrix. What is row matrix? If any matrix is having only one row, then they are called row matrix. Any matrix having only one row is called row matrix. Here you can see there is only one row, and the order of this matrix is what? कोई बता सकता है? 1 cross 3. How? There is a 3 column and only 1 row. called row matrix. It is not necessary that always there is a 3 columns. Many columns it would be, but the necessity should be one row only. Now we will discuss about the column matrix. Any matrix having only one column is called column matrix. Here you one example you can say matrix A is equals to 3, 2, 1, 4. How many columns it has? Only one column. And how many rows it has? It has 4 rows. So it is called column matrix, and the order of this given matrix is 4 cross 1. Now we will discuss about the square matrix. What is a square matrix? If the number of rows is equal to the number of columns in any matrix, then they are called a square matrix. If the number of rows is equal to the number of columns, then they are called a square matrix. Here one example you can see. There is a set B, matrices B 2, 5, 3 comma minus 1. How many rows it has? There is a 2 rows. And how many columns it has? There is a 2 column. So the order of this matrix is 2 cross 2. So if any matrix having equal number of rows and equal number of columns, then that kind of matrix is called square matrix. Okay. Now one more thing we have to discuss in square matrix, what it is. In a square matrix, the diagonal from the left top to the bottom right is called principal diagonal. The diagonal from left top to the bottom right is called principal diagonal, and the element of principal diagonal is called diagonal element. Okay, here you can see one example. I have taken a matrix A having 3 rows and 3 columns. Means it is a square matrix because number of rows is equals to the number of columns. So definitely it is a square matrix. And the diagonal from the left top to the right bottom is called the diagonal, principal diagonal. So it is a principal diagonal, and 1, 1, 3 are the elements of principal diagonal. Okay, so this is another type of matrix. This is the last type of matrix, which is zero matrix. Now, name itself it is clear. Zero matrix means if any matrix is having each element as a 0, then that matrix is called zero matrix. A matrix whose each element is 0 is called zero matrix. Here one example I have taken: A is equals to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So the order of the matrix is 2 cross 3, and each element of this matrix is 0. So we can say that it is a zero matrix. Now we are going to solve some numerical of exercise 8.1 of class 10th chapter Matrices, which is exercise 8.1. There is a first question. If a matrix has 6 elements, means any matrix is having total 6 number of elements, what are the possible order it can have? So what are the possible order it can have? There is 1 row, 6 columns, 6 row, 1 column, 2 rows, 3 column, or 3 rows, 2 column. So the order of the matrix would be either 1 cross 6, 6 cross 1, 2 cross 3, or 3 cross 2. Now there is a second question. Find the value of A, B, C and D. A, B, C and D. If there is a 2 matrix are equal. A minus 2, B 7 is equals to 2C, 3, 2C plus D. There is a 2 matrix which are equal. So what is the place of A? A11, and instead of A11, what is written over here? 2. So as you all know, equal matrix have the corresponding elements are also equal. So the value of A is 2. Similarly, the value of B is 3. The value of C is minus 2. And 2C plus D will be equals to 7. So 2C plus D equals to 7. We have already the value of C, which is minus 2. So we will put the value of C from here to this equation. So 2 into minus 2 plus D equals to 7. 2 2s are 4, and plus and minus become minus. And minus 4 will go to the other side of equal, it will become plus. So 4 plus 7 become 11. So the value of A is 2, value of B is 3, value of C is minus 2, and the value of D is 11. Okay, so this is the third numerical. Here given there is a 2 matrices which are equal. X plus 3y by 7 minus x 4 is equals to 4 minus 1, 0, 4. Okay. So if they are equal, then each elements are equal. So x plus 3y, each corresponding elements are equal. So x plus 3y is equals to 4. Okay. We don't have the value of x as well as the value of y. So we will take it as equation 1. Later on we can solve it. Now 7 minus x would be 0. So 7 minus x equals to 0. There is only one value, one unknown, or you can say there is only one variable. And if there is one equation and one variable, we can find out the value of that variable by the transposition. So 7 minus x equals to 0. If minus x will go to the other side of equal, it will become plus x. So x plus 0 become x. So x equals to 7. We will get the value of x equals to 7. And y is equals to minus 1. Y equals to minus 1. Okay. We got the value of x and y, which is the question. Or one more thing you can do over here. After getting the value of x, you can put the value of x in equation number 1. And after solving it, again you will get the value of y as minus 1. Okay. Okay. So now there is another question. Find the value of x, y, a and b if there is a two matrices which are equal. X plus y, a plus b, a minus b, 2x minus 3y is equals to 5 minus 1, 3 and minus 5. So what is the position of x plus y? A11. Here the position of 5 is also A11. So they are the corresponding element. So they are equal. So x plus y is equals to 5. We can find the value of y in terms of x also from here. If x will go to the other side of equal, it will become 5 minus x. And the 2x minus 3y will be minus 5. So 2x minus 3, and we can put the value of y from equation 1 to this equation. So it will become minus 3 into 5 minus x. After solving it, we will get the value of x as a 2. And when you put the value of x in the given equation number 1, you will get the value of y, which is 5 minus x. So 5 minus 2 become 3. What you can observe over here? You can observe there is a linear equation of pair of linear equation into two variables. These are x, y, these are also x, y. So by these two equations, we can find the value of two unknowns. In class 9th, we have discussed about the pair of linear equation into two variables. Similarly, there is another pair of linear equation into two variables in which there is a two variable involved, a and b. By the substitution method or by the elimination method, by any method which you are knowing to solving the pair of linear equation into two variables, you can solve it, you will get the value of a and b. So here a minus b, what is the value of a minus b? Which is equals to 3. So a minus b equals to 3. So we will get the value of a in terms of b. Minus b will go to the other side of equal, it will become plus b. So it will become 3 plus b. And a plus b is equals to minus 1. Put the value of a from equation 2 to the given equation a plus b. So instead of a, we can write 3 plus b. So b plus b become 2b, and 3 will go to the other side of equal. So it will become minus 3. So minus 3 and minus 1 become minus 4. Somehow after solving it by the transposition, you will get the value of b as a minus 2. Again put the value of b in the given equation 2. So here we have written 3 plus b. So 3 plus value of b is minus 2. So 3 minus 2 become 1. So you will get the value of x, y, a and b. The value of x is 2. The value of y is 3. The value of a is 1. And the value of b is minus 2. Okay, so this is the last question of today's class. Again there is a two matrices which are equal. 2x plus 2, y square plus 2, 5, y square minus 5y is equals to x plus 4, 3y, 5 and minus 6. Again, if they are equal, then the corresponding elements will be equal. So 2x plus 2 is equals to x plus 4. Okay, after transposition, 2x plus x will go to this side, so it will become minus x, and 2 will go to the other side, so it will become minus 2. So 2x minus x become x, and 4 minus 2 become 2. So the value of x is decided, which is 2. Now, y square plus 2 is equals to what we can write? 3y. So y square plus 2 equals to 3y. When we are seeing it, we have the feeling of quadratic equation. Okay, so make the general form of quadratic equation. So y square minus 3y plus 2 equals to 0. Okay, how we can find the solution of quadratic equation? we have different method, like we can find the value of quadratic equation by the discriminant method, or by the splitting the middle term, or by the method of completing square. So any method you can apply over here. The best or easiest method to apply for finding the solution of any unknown variable in a quadratic equation is splitting the middle term. So I am going to solve this equation by splitting the middle term. So minus 3y, if I split it into minus 2y minus y, and I am going to solve it. I am taking the common over here, so y is common, so y minus 2, and minus 1 is common, again y minus 2 equals to 0. So after solving it, I will get the value of y as y minus 1 equals to 0, y minus 1 equals to 0, so y is equals to 1, and y minus 2 equals to 0, so y equals to 2. Similarly, y square minus 5y equals to what we can write? Minus 6. Again I make it a quadratic equation. Y square minus 5y and minus 6 will come to this side, so will come plus 6 equals to 0. Again applying quadratic equation. Again we will get the value of y as a 2 and 3. Now we have 4 values of y. Y equals to 1, y equals to 2. By this equation we will get the 2 values. By y square minus 3y plus 2 we will get the 2 values of y. And by another equation, y square minus 5y plus 6 equals to 0, again we will get the 2 values of y. So which one is the correct value of y? By this equation you will get the value of y as a 2, and by this equation also you will get the value of 2. Means 2 is the common value of y by both the equation. So the exact value, or you can say the correct value of y is 2, and you have already the value of x. So this is the last question of today's class. I have completed the first exercise, which is 8.1. The homework is you all have to solve the exercise 8.1 completely. Okay, and thank you class. Thank you so much for giving me so much motivation to upload another video for you all. We'll meet soon with the next exercise of this chapter. Thank you.